What about energy security, energy poverty in the West,
No, no,
in Europe, in the United States, elsewhere? People who are moved to civil unrest as a result of the decisions made in this room.
I think Europe is very important to all of us, and we have them as investors, and we have companies from Europe as investors. The relationship is great, and I don't think we're talking about an energy poverty rather than an energy security. The issue is energy security, and Europe is trying to look at means of attaining to that. But when we talk about energy poverty, I don't think we're talking about Europe. I think we should be talking about Africa, South America, the East, and talk about people who doesn't have access to energy, period. Having access to energy and choosing one over the other, looking at the taxes compared to the price of energy, that's another thing that I think Europe is unlike many countries, like our countries, and as you said, you live in the UAE, you can compare. You can compare the prices of electricity and you can compare the prices of others. The majority is taxes. Now, can we do anything about that? No, of course not, and we will not discuss it. That's the business of those governments. But I think the issue is more into the gas, and the risk to Europe is more into the gas than it is to not getting enough crude or not enough oil. We will make sure always that we have a balanced market, but and if we have to do more, we will do more. But we have to be proactive, not to bring the market to crash, and then takes more time to fix it. And if that happened, guess what? The decline in many of the countries will be enormous. We cannot then fix it. And we are looking a way longer term than I think what some of the journalists or media looking at us, looking at 6 months, looking at a 1 year. We are looking at a long term. What's going to happen in 2024, end of 2023 to going to 2024? Who can guarantee us that the level of production that we see today is going to be granted? You all remember when we started in 2020, what was the baseline for many of those countries, and what is the baseline today? That's all due to lack of investments. And in order to invest, the price is one of the mechanisms that encourage investors to invest, whether we like it or not. But fortunately, because of this organization, the impact on price to the consumers is the least compared to any form of energy. And the table we showed you explains that. So if you could explain to us how the world is going to deal, or the Europeans going to deal with the gas going 5 times where it used to be, then I think we can have a candid discussion about where is the oil. But what's important to us is that long term, bringing investment, the sustainability of this market. And I can tell you that UAE, in terms of dealing with the poverty, we are also helping through renewable energy. So we are introducing new forms of energy, or even though we are an oil producer. We have done that in collaboration with IRENA, and we have given grants and done projects in many countries to deal with energy poverty. So I think as a country of our size, we have done much more than bigger economies in Europe or in the US or elsewhere.